Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday. Life's good, man. It is beautiful, beautiful out. What a day for a bike ride. Oh man, it is beautiful. I blew out a tire. I gotta go get that fixed, but man, I could have ridden all day. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Guys, take a few days off. Take a few days off. I'll tell you. Let's get to it. And I know I said some things that are sort of a little bit different, but guys, hear me out. Okay? Let me honk and we'll get talking to it. Anyway, double C's in Arbin. You see why my life's so good? Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Take a few days off. Now, take this to the bank. Take this to the bank. Number one, if your chops are right, the more you play, the more vibrant, the more relaxed, the better the chops will be. Okay? Start with that. Take that to the bank. If the chops are right. Okay? I've seen way too many guys, and this is for a different, I can do it tomorrow, a different video altogether. Way too guys just crucify their chops hour after hour after hour on the guys that well, the more I do, the better. No. But if the chops are right, that is true. If they're not, you're going to go the other way. Okay? That's not the point. Okay? The point is, before you actually get to the point, I love to play. I love to play, and especially at this point in my life, I'm going to say the last 15 to 20 years, where the chops have just been all but automatic. I don't have bad days. If I do have bad days, I know how to turn them into good days. Again, that's another video. I love to play. Okay? And I will play for the rest of my life. I have another 60 years at this. I will play the rest of my life. Okay? Now, I also realize at the beginning of my career, this can be one of the most frustrating endeavors I can absolutely think of. I compare it to golf. If any of you has golfed, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is a delicate little mindset of, relaxation and club and all that sort of stuff without getting into it. But when you are hitting it right on the screws, for whatever reason, it can be one of the most exhilarating things you ever go through. And then the very next day, man, you can be throwing clubs and breaking clubs over you and swearing you'll never play again. It can be exactly like the trumpet. Exactly like the trumpet. You can, in that regard, one day you feel like Maynard Ferguson and on top of the world, screaming from the highest mountain, can't wait to get to the job that night and show everybody what you're doing. The next minute, next day, next 2 days, what the heck's going on? I hate this. I understand that. When you are in that frustrated mode, take a day off. Take a couple days off and regroup. Guys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're looking at the big picture. Now, number one, I've told you, if the chops are right, you can take days off and it makes no difference at all. None. None. For me, a little bit of, with the virtuosity, it's not quite lined up, but the chops themselves don't go anywhere. On the other hand, if you are in a rut that you are not playing well, you don't want to keep playing incorrectly. You can't go through that. So take a day off. Take a day or two off. Absolutely. And come back fresh and ready to go and enjoying the instrument that you chose when you were a kid back in the 4th grade and just love every minute of it. Okay? Don't be afraid to take a day off. And again, especially if your schedule is such that you have to, or if the chops are such that you feel you need to. Now, I've said this before also. Unlike the other conventional ways of doing it where you're tightening everything up, you are literally developing a muscle and tightening a muscle like you're doing bench presses. And I can understand with Doc Severinsen or something like that, these guys take a day off here, a day off there. I can understand where it is crucial that you'll be thrown for a loop if you take a day off or two off. We are not doing that, guys. We are all but making this by the relaxed corners, all by making these chops dormant. Yes, it's firm. I won't get into that. But guys, we are not building up any muscle. We are not. Every single one, the strength that you have in the tongue is enough to give every single one of us triple C's and beyond before you even play a note. It is not about building up muscles like some of these other conventional things. Oh, well, if you're starting from a high C, it's going to take you at least 7 or 8 years until you... Nonsense. Nonsense. 52 weeks to a double high C. It's stupid. Okay? Anyway, so take the days off. I told you, the worst thing that you can do as a trumpet player is play over and over and over incorrectly. And if you are in a rut where the notes are just not popping, you feel it's tight, take your days off and don't think twice about it. Now, back in the days, the good old days, the Vacchiano days, where I was tightening up and all this sort of stuff, sometimes I would take several days off, vacation with the family or something, sick, take some days off, and I'd come back and for 20 minutes I'd feel like I've never played better. I remember those days vividly. Okay? For 20 minutes. Why? Because for a couple days when you were sick or on vacation or something, you were not tightening the corners. Guys, tightening the corners is the root of all evil. It just is. You get rid of that, and the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Anyway, guys, that's that. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and your starches. Make 75% of every single plate, every single meal you have, starches. Corn, rice, peas, potatoes, beans, legumes. Got it. All right? All right. Anyway, we'll talk tomorrow. Take a day off. You like it.